Hello, everyone. Welcome to Marilyn's Tarot Take. And today I'm going to kick back to a previous video I did where it was my Kickstarter haul from Wyspell, where I got the Sacred Witch Tarot and I did a walkthrough of that in that video. And I also got the Wild Reflections, which there's quite a few videos out there. I still might do a walkthrough just for fun. But I had a subscriber ask if I would show the rest of the decks. So I'm going to start with just these three today and just do a side by side, a quick walkthrough. These two are from 2024. And this one, I believe, is 2022. Yep, 2022. So I'm just going to do a quick side by side. Nothing fancy schmancy, just walking through. This one's for you, Golden. And so let me take these out of the boxes and off we go. So we have the Wyspell Starlight Tarot Deck Gold Edition, the Starlight Tarot Deck Blue Edition, and this is just the Wyspell Tarot. So I just thought I'd do them side by side. Why not? Why not? So we'll start with the gold over here. And appropriately, it's got a nice little booklet, I must say. These are nice little books. You know, they've got the upright and the reversed for each card, which I think is cool. And quick references. Yeah, these are great little books. These are really nice decks. I like them. So yeah, very fun. All wishes deserve to be real. Love it. So yeah, these are Wyspell. All right. Unlock the sacred mysteries of tarot. Thank you for your purchase. Backs are great. I'll try not to get some glare here. And I may flip these a little bit now and just put the blue next to this is the blue deck. Same lovely book. And I like the fact that they're off-white pages. That's cool. Something a little different, you know? But a bit different. Great backs again. Same backs, just different coloration. And let's just look at this one. The Wyspell Tarot, which follows essentially the RWS, which is a little bit different coloring. Same book in black, which is fun. But same setup for the whole thing. Reverse in upright. And I think that's kind of cool. All right. Put that over here. Now, let's do this. Here's the gold. Lovely gold gilding. Beautiful. And nice thick deck. Nice thick deck. Cardstock is really nice. Easily riffle shuffleable. And what's my comparison card? I have too much out here. Yep, standard size. So yeah, nice cardstock. And then the blue. And look at these. The backs. These are great. These have gold gilding as well. Got a little ahead of myself there. Trying to get these all set up pretty. And these also have the gold gilding. Beautiful backs. I might have a little glare here. Here's hoping I don't. That one's looking a little bit faded out. So let me see if I put it in the middle, if it's any better. It isn't. I have to change my lighting. Pause. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is go through these two decks first and then do this one after because the color saturation is so different. This is not looking proper. So I'll go through these real quick and then I'll go through this other deck separately. But I just wanted to do these side by side because I like the color differences. It has a whole different feel to it, I think, with the black and gold and then the color. So anyway, here we go. And I like the way they've zoomed in to pick up the person in here, and then have the basic features that are the most important. You know, this is the Fool. He's got even though you can't see the satchel, you still know this is the Fool. They've got enough in there to figure that one out. Here's the Magician and all of his tools. High Priestess. And then you can let me know at the end in the comments which one you like better, if you like the black and the gold, or if you like the color, or they like them equally. This the color brings out a lot of the texture in some of the images. You can see the bricks a lot better. But here you can see the folds in her row better. So it's just a toss up there. The Empress. I think I'll do it this way. The Emperor. They go nicely together, don't they? Scooch this over because I must have symmetry. And I like the fact that the Emperor is holding the child. She is with child, and he is with child in the only way he can be, on his lap. That's a really touching card. Okay, here we go with the Hierophant. The color is beautiful. The graphic art is really nice. Lovers. And in case there's any naughty bits in these pictures now, we're supposed to say something along the lines of this is for artistic and educational purposes, is why I'm showing this deck. It's for artistic purposes. And that's supposed to appease YouTube. Because heaven forbid, the star card should not be fully clothed. Silly. Okay. Here we have the Chariot. Strength. This is a beautiful card. So pretty. The Hermit. And here the beard looks white-ish. And here we have the darker beard. So you could take that as an age difference. I really like the way they've depicted the lantern. Wheel of Fortune. Love this card. Justice. And again, I like the way it's zoomed in. The Ehrenberg Tarot does that. And it's in a different way, but it zooms in. The Hanged Man. Hanging from the tree. Held up by rope as opposed to a snake or something like that. Hope I didn't get my head in the picture. Look at the Death card. Now this Death card I like better without the color, personally. It's a little bit more haunting with the black and the gold. Temperance. Gorgeous. Such a really pretty deck. And I have these as add-ons in the Kickstarter. And here is the Devil. I'll just cover that up just in case there's issues. And the Tower. And the Star card. Very pretty. I like the red hair. And the Moon. This is great because you've got all the key components. You've got the crayfish, lobster, whatever you want to call that. And you've got the wolf and a dog. Love it. And the Sun card. Isn't that precious? Just precious. I love it. So pretty. And the colors that they've chosen are nice. That kind of a pink and the blue, that salmony pinky color. I love that with the blue. Love, love, love it. So yeah, those are very nice. And Judgment. And the World. Seem to be highlighting my hands in this deck, but you know, just going through a live and with watching the other day, and that person had trouble even getting it up to be approved because they don't see this as art, evidently, or the bots. I mean, it's probably AI kicking out in an algorithm of some kind. And here we are in the wands. I really like the hand coming up out of the clouds with the wand. And then in the background, you do have the land in the background and the sun either rising or setting. I really like that. The Two of Wands. I think I might like more of the colors in the within the individual individual wands and swords, cups, pentacles. We'll see, because I have not compared these side by side, so this is first for me as well. Four of Wands, loving the color in these. Five of Wands, it really makes the conflict stand out a little bit more with all that color. I just think some cards are going to lend themselves to the color, some will lend themselves to the black and gold. Six of Wands. Seven. Eight. I'm going to make sure this is, I'm going to pause this, make sure this is good enough. That is as good as it gets, I think. Beautiful Eight of Wands. Love that. And I do like this, the color of this one better. 9. 10. Here she's picking up one that she dropped, as if she doesn't have enough on her back already. She has to pick up more. Yeah, I'm liking the color in this more so in these than on the majors. Knight. Queen. And then King. I know I might be leaning into the color. It just depends. I think, yeah, might even depend on what you're reading on. Okay, now we have the aces. Beautiful. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. I like that the swords are kind of pointing down. Having doubts. Not sure at all what to do. Three of Swords. The 4, I like the perspective coming down. You're not looking from the side like normal. I think that's fun. I like it when they vary like that periodically. And again, it goes along with the close-up that they're doing. So that really lends itself well for that vantage point. 5. 6, this is nice because you've got the blue of the water. Calmer water stands out a little bit more over here, but I don't know, that's a nice depiction here too. Oh, nice color scheme. Okay, we've got the 7. Sneaky, strategic. 8. That's a really nice 8 of Swords. Having trouble with my files here. 9. Not having a good night. And 10. That card's dramatic in either color. Page. That's a nice page. Knight. I like it that it's a female knight. Queen. and King. All right, let's look at the cups now. It's a beautiful suit. Look at that. Love, love, love. Yeah, that is a pretty Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, standard caduceus there. I like the up close. Three of Cups. There's the four. That's a nice Four of Cups. That picks it well. Five. Six. That's a sweet card. Seven. Eight. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Nine. I think I'll be using both. There's just times when you're going to want color and times when the black and gold are really going to suit. No pun intended. 10. Page. It's got the fish splashing out of the cup. Knight. Queen. King. They pair well together, don't they? All right, and then finally Pentacles. Ace. There's the 2. 3. 4. 5. They stick with the standard RWS imagery zoomed in. I love it. 6 of Pentacles. There's the 7. 8. 9. 10. Put the doggies in there. I like that. Page. Knight. Queen. And the King. Nice. Now I'm just going to leave these in screen here in the frame, and then we're just going to go over these. I might have to hold these up so you can see them because my camera's just not picking up the color very well. There's just too much of a contrast perhaps. But anyway, again, there's the backs of these. Quite different, but they're all beautiful, all 3 of them. Okay, let's go through these real quick. Here's the Fool. Still kind of has that graphic art feel to it. Magician. High Priestess. These are very pretty. You can probably hear my air conditioning just kicked on. I usually turn it off. I do apologize, but there you have it. My music will maybe be covered up. I like the bunny. Yeah, these are pretty. These are really, really pretty. I like the way they've done it. I'll kind of wiggle them around a little bit so you can see all the gold foiling. Ah. Hierophant. The Lovers. Beautiful. Love this. Chariot. This beautiful Chariot. Strength. Lovely. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Justice. That light yellow and the black, white, and gold is just a really nice, striking combination. The Hanged Man. I love the way the leaves are all gold foil. Death. Sun setting in the background there. Temperance. She's got her gold cups, gold in her wings. And again, the cardstock is very nice. The Devil. Tower. I like the Tower card. I like them all. There's the Star. Moon. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Sun. A happy, happy sun. Judgment. The World. Beautiful. That is really nice. And here we are in the wands. Well, like I say, I'll wiggle them around so you can see all the gold foiling, because these would be good to use in candlelight. Would be nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold them off. Very pretty. The 9. 10. Trying to figure out the dress of some of these. It's not modern. It's not ancient. This one has a little bit of an Asian flair to it, maybe. This looks like he's getting ready to ride dressage. Page of Wands. If you have an opinion on this, some of the dress, I think they kind of flip around in some of the times, dress-wise. Look at that black horse with that golden mane. Oh, beautiful. Queen. Little sparkly black cat. Beautiful. I love the detail. Yeah. And the king. Look at that king. Wow. Gorgeous. His throne is trees. A wooden throne. Salamander has all the elements. Okay, here's the swords. And this has the swords going up, interestingly enough. These two decks had the swords going down. Could have been because it's zoomed in, he wanted the swords in there. Beautiful. If you can have the 3 of swords be beautiful. Love this in the background. Look at all that. Gold foiling is just gorge. 5. I really like this. I really do. There's a 7. 8. She's all decked out in her gold gown there. 9. I really like the colors. That yellow against the gold, against the black, against the white. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Beautiful. And these decks are not expensive. They were about the same price as add-on in the Kickstarter as they are. I mean, you're anywhere from, I don't know, $14 to $19 maybe. You can get these decks for under 20, I do believe, which I think is fabulous. Three of Cups. Four. I didn't have any Wyspell decks at all, so that's why I took advantage of the Kickstarter to be able to add them all on to the Sacred Witch Tarot, which I really like that deck. So that was in a previous video. If would you want to see the other one? 2 or 3 videos ago, I think. 8. There's the 9. Happy family. Well, that's quite the page there. Doesn't he look dapper? Ooh, I really like the detail they put on these. The pages and the knights and the kings and the queens. Well, all of them really, but these are quite ornate. Looks very opulent. Look at the queen and the king in their shells. Oh my, look at that. Love it. What a pair. Okay, now we're into the Pentacles. Gold on gold. 2, 3, 4. I love the way the capes, when they put all that gold foiling on there, it's beautiful. And the shoes. Fabulous. 5. Here we are with the 6. Aren't these fabulous? They look great under the light. There's the 9. Even the bird is golden. Beautiful. 10. Page. Knight. Queen and king. Look at that pair. Wow. Aren't these beautiful? Well, I'm sorry I had to split them up, but I didn't want one to be washed out and the others to be colorful, and there you have it. So there you go. Those are my 3. The gold, the blue, and we have the Wyspell. That way you can kind of see it. So yeah, I really enjoyed walking through these. These are really nice decks. I'm so glad. And again, these are not expensive. I know Amazon carries them, at least they did. So they're readily available as far as I know, and inexpensive. So that's even better. That way you can have more than one. So anyway, leave your comments. Which ones do you like the best? Blue versus black and gold. What do you think about the Wyspell Tarot? I like them all. I really do. I don't know that I have a favorite because they just work in different ways. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are, at whatever day you're in, and do your best to find a little corner of happiness this coming week, and try to be grateful for anything you can find to be grateful for. And in these times, we need to find a little bit of peace and happiness and quiet and settle in and remember what's important. So you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.